NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Arizona Cardinals and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. From the end zone, here comes Jalen Darden. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. On 2nd and 9, Brady. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Brady to Gage for a Tampa first.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He got 29 yards that time.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady eluding the pressure right. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 16. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Russell Gage, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Brady's going to look to throw. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously, such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
First down, Murray. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now Murray. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11. And here's 2nd and goal. Another try after the first down sack. Murray under pressure. They got him again. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Murray now, 3rd and goal. That's going to be caught. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. They're going for it. It's Murray. That's to McBride, and he has it. Touchdown, Cardinals. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Cardinals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And the QB rating right now is sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. But I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's the
right. That's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
Cliff Kingsbury going to decide here to leave the offense out and go for 2. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. I know it's still just the first half, but we'll see if that 2 points looms large later.
I would have kicked it, and I know that they were trying to equal the score, but sometimes you kind of get seduced into that. It's the first half. Kick the extra point and continue to play so you don't have to chase points later.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Darden now going to bring this one out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19. Should have opted for the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there in the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 8-6 the score after 1. Again, it's Brady. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Brady will look to throw for it. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
Murray now on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Murray. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Murray now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Murray and company going for it on fourth. And this is caught. He hits more. And he is going to have the Cardinals first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Here's Murray. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's Murray. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. Murray going to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Interested to see what they dial up here. Third and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Zach Ertz from 17 yards out. And the Cardinals have come back to make it a 2-point game. Cliff Kingsbury going to decide here to leave the offense out and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot, and people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Brady going to throw. Jones has it. And they'll work this down inside the 30. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Running left, it's Fournette. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Throwing now is Brady. Out route, he finds his man. It's Jones. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 12-yard line. A nice pickup of 17 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Brady. There he is again, another catch for Julio Jones. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's second down. To throw is Brady. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll go for it. It's Brady. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Bucs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. A final shot before half for Murray. That's complete to his running back counter. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's at the 20. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 35 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. Hey, you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, You expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Buccaneers have it. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here of the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got it complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Now Brady. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 36. Inside handoff now to Fournette. And he'll take this one down to the 36. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time.
Check it, reload!
On 2nd and 9, Brady. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 22-yard line. Up the gut, Fournette. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Brady. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Cards are right back in this football game. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down. Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Cardinals.
But they certainly aren't afraid to dial up the long ball, and fans dig the long ball. And they absolutely needed it, and guess what? They got it. How about that?
And now a two-point conversion away from tying this game up. Now they'll empty out the backfield. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the fourth. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
Darden now going to bring this one out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Play action. Now it's Brady. Finding Evans here, going across the middle of the field. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Fournette running out of the gun. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Second down, back to Fournette. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. Fournette, a first down carry. And he's got room. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 88 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Fournette. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. From the 4, it's second and a couple. A handoff to Fournette. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. On third down, Fournette. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together, make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
Fielded right around the 8. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out.
Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And he'll have a first down as he's able to work his way out of bounds with 14 seconds remaining. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Murray to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
Murray, one final try. On the slant, complete to Hopkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers. It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Dak going to start out going to the air. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll be out of bounds across. Yard line. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Prescott. Open man is Noah Brown. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Prescott on first down. He finds his man complete. It's Schultz. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. Throwing on second down, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Schultz. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. On the counter, Elliott. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And this is caught. It's Brown. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. Prescott now. He finds his man, complete. It's Schultz. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. On second down, Elliott. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. We're scoreless after 1. Started the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Elliott is in. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their own 18. Shotgun now for Lance. Man open. That's Ray McCloud. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Lance. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
A first down carry by Elliott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
They go to Elliott again. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut it down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. 3rd and short yardage. Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Schultz. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And 3rd and 8 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, Elliott. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
2nd and goal from the 1. It's a keeper with Prescott, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Dak Prescott scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
On the set.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Lance now on first down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Now the Cowboys are going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
Man open left side is Brown. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A first down throw for Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Schultz. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This from 54 yards away. And did he have enough? He did. He kept it online and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Niners take over first down 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
They fake the handoff. Now Lance.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
On 3rd and long, it's Lance.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, that means this next drive is going to start at the 3-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is now 24.
Cowboys 24, 49ers 9. Brett Maher to kick off 49.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over first down 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
DeMarcus Lawrence picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And that's his 2nd sack in this one.
And you just can't ask a defensive end or an edge rusher to play any better than what we're seeing right now. And, partner, it's still just the 3rd quarter. I'm thinking he's not done yet. Even if he's not getting a sack, he's bringing a lot of pressure to the pocket.
That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. And Lance going to throw. Buying time to his left. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Lance and company going on 4th down. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Okay, right. 2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. To throw, it's Lance. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. Well, CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit, give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that that call now might get the fans back into this one.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Here's Lance. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Lance now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Throwing now is Lance. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game. But that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback. But maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day. They're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the 1st.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the 1st tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
That's caught again by Schultz. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 12-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Up the middle, here's Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a 1st down. Here's Prescott. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That's Javon Kinlaw busting through, and he sticks him behind the line.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. To throw is Prescott. Firing quickly here, that's complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down. But they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start. And pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Prescott. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack.
All right, let's give them a little bit of applause here. Good for them because this has been a defensive nightmare for them thus far. At least they're finally getting a couple of big plays. Won't make the scoreboard of the ride home easier, but one good moment to watch in film next week.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 18.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Throwing here, Prescott. Here's a quick slant to Ezekiel Elliott. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
First and goal.
Prescott to throw it. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. Accelerating, and off he goes. Past the 20. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. And now both of these defenses have something to brag about following this one, each with a pick 6 today.
They are even there, but we still have to decide a winner, don't we, partner? And what they really want to brag about after this one is getting that W. The turnovers are great. Can they make plays now that tilt the balance in their favor?
Lance going to try to throw for this. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Cowboys make over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So the final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Prescott. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So this one will... NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers. Got it on the tee. He kicks it off, and here we go from Levi's Stadium. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field, finding room at midfield. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Eagles. That is a quick strike one play all the way to the house. You know, the pass was fine, but that run after the catch, impressive.
An absolute horrible time. Of course, any time like this is a horrible time for a defensive breakdown. But where's the tackle? Where were the safeties? You don't expect him to catch the ball, and next thing you know, he's running into the goalpost this early in the game. That's not supposed to happen.
And he will get in to make it 8-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Lance to throw it. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. And they'll go for it. Lance. Man open. That's Ray McCloud. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Throwing on 1st down is Lance. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. To throw again on 2nd down. Lance. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. Down the left sideline. On the move past the 40. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey. 56 yards. And the Niners are back within a couple of the lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw and complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match? Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Hurts going to keep this himself. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Hurts with a quick throw, complete. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. They're going for it with the option right. Finding room at midfield. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
On 1st down, Lance. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Lance looking for the out route, and he's got it. It's complete to McCaffrey. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here. Got a man. That's Ayuk. No gain on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Now Lance again. Man open. That's Deebo Samuel. And he is going to have the Niners 1st down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on 4th and inches. Shotgun now for Lance. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
It's a gain of 6.
8-8 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Again, it's Lance. Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. Lance and company going on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. 18 of them. Here's Lance. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd
Looking to throw again on second down. Lance. Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Lance looking to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Lance to throw for it on fourth down. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On the option, it'll be Hurts. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 4 there, and it's third down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
They're going on fourth down with Hurts. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Lance. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. But, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
And Lance's throw taken in by Samuel. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well run route.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A gain of 11 yards. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Lance. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it online, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Play action. Now it's Lance. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So roughing the passer there, a big mistake defensively.
Yeah, and even though you've got a quarterback out of the pocket and the rules change downfield, that doesn't mean the same rules don't apply with the QB. Anything more than one step, they're going to throw a flag on you every time.
A final shot before half for Lance. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. All even through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense at the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence in them in case it failed, as that one just did.
And now you've given good field position here to start the 3rd quarter. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Another try after the first down sack. Lance. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
On 3rd and long, it's Lance. And he will find his man, Samuel. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. And they'll go for it. Lance got his target, Samuel. And he is going to have the Niners first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Lance looks to throw again. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. And the Eagles will take over possession here up at the 44.
A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose.
And it's picked up by the Eagles. The 40, the 30, the 20, 10. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. So he missed his lone field goal try, but he's got this one as that extends their lead.
49ers 8. Jake Elliott kicking off for Philadelphia.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if finally we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 15. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage. And that throw had no shot.
And he comes back with one complete. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. Going for it with Sanders. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this...
Okay, ready?
Here's 2nd and 10.
Watch out now. 50 here. No.
Now Lance. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. Lance getting this out wide to Ayuk. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
14 more yards. That's another 49er first down.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Let's go.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 119 yards now for McCaffrey. It's a 1st down. Now a handoff running through the middle. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Let's go. Go set. Set, cut.
McCaffrey going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. On the ground, McCaffrey. They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left, and then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. On 4th down, Lance. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Man open left side is Brown. Finding space at the 40. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
49ers 15. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Oh, it looked like the Eagles got this back. Yes, Philadelphia football. Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On third down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Hasn't been his best afternoon on the ground, far from it, but a critical third down conversion.
This afternoon just got better. All right, you're exactly right. It hasn't been his best in terms of yardage, but that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, that's what we want from you. That's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's the option going right. And some room to work. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. So a designed run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of him, being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly
He's
didn't
lost.
work. Yeah, there's no doubt.
It'll be Hurts on the option. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this is going to be 49er football.
Well, that two-point attempt failed due to the fumble, but people that can't see this, but you've got a ball in your hands now, and you've got the thing locked in pretty well. You've got it covered up.
I love having a football in the booth. I always hang on to it. Makes me feel like I actually played back in my day.
Well, you probably could have. If you had run that play, you would not have fumbled. I can tell you that.
Maybe. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the San Francisco 49ers and the Baltimore Ravens. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Jackson, first play, going to throw. And right away, he lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game. Quarterback and knocked the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
They run the option on second down. The quarterback run good for 10 that time, but it does lead to a third down. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
38.
And that is incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Now Jackson on first down. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the 49ers will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. This one caught by Kittle. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. The Lance going to throw. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps in early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came to expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Takes it at the 7. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Okay, right.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside. And he'll be brought down at the 27. On play action, Lance. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. It's a pickup of 6.
It's a gain of 6. First down, San Francisco.
One quarter down, 8-0 the score.
With the score, Ravens 8, 49ers nothing.
Let's go.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Lance. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, it's Lance. This is caught. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle with a touchdown grab from Trey Lance. And the Niners have cut the lead back down to 2.
Shot 17.
Lance going to try to throw for this. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Room to run at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Ravens.
And as we've talked to special teams coaches, that theme of being aggressive continues to come through, doesn't it? When they moved the kickoff back to the 35, it was going to cut down on the number of opportunities. But if you've got a special guy, you give him the green light no matter where he fields in the end zone. And in this case, it paid off handsomely.
He fielded it deep in the range of emotions. Maybe like, oh, no, don't. And then all of a sudden you see him break it. And you're like, yeah, way to go.
Yeah, sometimes you have to remind your head coach that he approved the green light for bringing it out from deep in the end zone. And that's exactly why he did.
Oh, the Ravens say they have it. They do have it. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
And he'll be brought down at the 27. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And finally down it goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll run here with Edwards. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did, that time for a loss. On 2nd and goal, here's the option.
A solid move on the run, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. Down at the 2. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Drake. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Jackson's going to try the sneak. Try to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He didn't. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ready. 10 cycles. Black up.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Lance. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or intercept.
Well, Lance throws the interception, his 3rd. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. Rolling to his left. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And that's caught inside the 35. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Touchdown! Christian McCaffrey as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. They'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
49ers 14.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. The Bears are going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
And they'll go for it. Lance. Got his target, Samuel, finding room at midfield. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. 27 yards, a big play there on fourth. On first down, Lance. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he gets this up just shy of the 15. They'll go back to Edwards on first down. And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now it's Jackson. Setting up the screen here to Edwards. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. They go play action with Jackson. Steps away to his left. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Off the option, here's Edwards. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy cornerback.
And one thing about a play like this, if it's slow to develop, it can turn out poorly. And this play was definitely slow in developing. And that was one heck of an effort to sprint over there and get the man down before he could make anything happen.
And his top speed, as computed by next-gen stats, not bad. He was pushing 20 miles an hour. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Big Calais Campbell fighting through to make the play in the backfield. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Meanwhile, Lance's throw taken in by Samuel. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now a play fake. Lance. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. He's into the secondary. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the 4th. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. He's at the 40, 30, 20, 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Officially, that goes down as a kick return of 107 yards. What a run. And the Ravens are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Jackson. And this is incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you. And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Lance. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one good for 37 yards.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
To throw, it's Lance. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Lance looking to throw. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Here's Lance. Hard throw, incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with the offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. Now Jackson. Out to his left. Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. Jackson fighting his tight end Andrews for the Ravens' first down. Up the middle, it's Edwards. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Here's Jackson. On target to his man, Likely. And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Throwing now is Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Niners are going to have it here at their own 15. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard. Result, and he opted for the touchback. Allen going to look to throw on the first play. And that is incomplete.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Allen now looks to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Following the interception here, Mariota. This one left side caught by Patterson. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. From the 44, Mariota. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. And I guess we're back to square one. A rocky start here. A turnover
turnover. Not exactly what we expected going into the game, but I always wonder about the nerves and people starting, the emotions of the game. Sometimes it takes a little while for that to play out, for them to settle in. Let's hope that that's taken care of now.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Allen. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
You say what?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Play action. Now it's Allen. And that's going to be...
Man, come on, be for real, man.
Coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot.
Bro, I don't even have my playbook. That's...
will force a turnover on downs. So just shy of midfield. They tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball away. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position.
I ain't even got my
I'm as
playbook.
aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation, it doesn't
First half.
I don't know that there's any risk. I mean, what's the reward for your risk here? I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a 3-man booth starting next week if he keeps up with those decisions.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4th.
Who that is over there? That ain't Trey White. Who is that?
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football.
I ain't got my playbook. I can't run what I
You
want.
gotta hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there.
Dang, I need my playbook. This should be close enough. Oh, yeah, I should get first down in this.
Mariota to throw for it on 4th. Complete to Zacchaeus. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid.
I'm gonna start playing with Trey White, too.
And defensively, pure frustration. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mariota's throw into the hands of Pitts here. And they'll work this down inside the 30. From the 29, Mariota. They'll get this into the hands of Hodge.
Okay.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Okay, I like this.
To the air again, Mariota. Looking for London on the out route complete.
He needed more
He'll
space.
go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Get on some more space.
Throw again on 2nd down.
It ain't
Mariota.
there.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
Bro, what kind of playbook is this?
They'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Mariota again. Intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bills are going to take over once again.
But I don't even know what playbook I'm even looking at right now.
Attempt and no mistake. Cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
And he's got some space here. And he's dropped just
We ain't having that running though, especially not with the Bills. It's the last team to be running the ball with. False start.
Movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Cook following the penalty. And he'll be taken down
Go play McCoy.
after a gain of just 1. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Allen.
Go play Walker.
It's going to be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football.
We have got to find something in this playbook that we can learn.
Sitting at 0 on the scoreboard because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
1st and 10, it's Patterson. And that
Bro,
play is
y'all just
losing yardage back at the 35. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw Mariota.
Start grabbing Trey White.
Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down.
That play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the
Dang, I ain't set my fantasy football lineups.
for that offense, and they were there to help force the incompletion.
It's too late now. This man playing.
3rd down, here's Patterson. And they will
Come on,
rally and
Cordell.
stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
Bro, what, do we have any spacing concept for?
Down now.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are
Yeah, give me
talking
some
about,
space
okay,
over here.
what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Now Mariota on 4th down. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they manage to convert.
Stay in cover 2 though. He ain't gonna stay in cover 2. You're not listening to Madden.
Mariota.
He might be. Yeah, he stayed in cover 2.
Touchdown. Demir Bird, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Falcons post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Mariota will look to throw.
Pylon, get me in
To
there.
make it 8-0. And with a successful 2-point try to
Alright, we gotta keep playing defense.
defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Good tackle, boy.
And the decision to bring it out,
24.
not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better.
That's on
this
me.
drive.
100%.
Complete. The 30. 10.
That's 100% on me. Cover 2, and I didn't use the linebacker to take that.
Dawson Knox, 85 yards.
I gotta take that on the chest.
Straight quickly here as they are in for 6.
He's out here for 2. Oh yeah, Jake Hawk.
Allen will try to throw for it. And this is called. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments. If you're a good football player, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent repeating the left drive. Series to series.
That was a good ball placement. DB should have undercut
We'll
that.
find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. A first down throw for Mariota.
I guess.
Handled by the receiver, and he's brought down. Gotta assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Mariota forced out to his left.
What is that?
On the deep ball.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 23. Mariota. Throw left side. There's London. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. They'll throw again. Mariota.
I ain't gonna touch staying in there.
And he goes down.
I'll try to hang it in.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. That is caught.
I should just do the touchdown.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
But why am I controller for those? Bruh.
Here's Mariota. Dancing to his left.
Oh, that was such a little glitch.
Touchdown, Falcons. Cordero Patterson from 8 yards out. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
Good place,
He
Cordero.
scrambled outside of the pocket. Wondered what was going to happen there. He fired a dart. That's what happened.
He certainly did. Scrambled left, looked left, and then left it in the receiver's hands with some dispatch.
In the receiver's hands, in the end zone for the score. The ball comes out. Big loss on the play. That's the bad news. A consolation. They keep the football.
Set up a screen here.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. McKenzie now from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play.
Let's get it.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked up by Richie Grant.
Get in the zone.
Falcons. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as he'll go for two. They'll look to throw.
Y'all get the ball.
I know they didn't tap down the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
And I'm watching it. That boy Diggs gonna score the touchdown already. I did, bro. They had him plus 100 to score a touchdown.
And stopping that 2-point attempt.
And I looked at that, and I know it sounds cliche, like just to sit up there taking digs, but I was like, bro, they red zone offense really trash.
I took it to CPR.
Here's Allen.
It was.
First and 10.
I don't think it was. Bro, don't get broke off like that. But I don't think it was at a deep of a touchdown. I know it was like in the red zone. He scored like 10 yards, maybe. You know he is. I was gonna take his rushing yards. I left it alone.
To throw again on second down. Allen going up top.
Oh yeah, AJ.
Going to be incomplete.
I don't know. We're not going for that, man.
Shot, but it's third down.
I got funny business.
It hasn't been a banner first half with the defense trying to cover.
You better find another play. That ain't it.
There, helping force that incompletion.
Oh yeah, go ahead, try it. Yeah, we on Zay.
Allen on third.
Yeah.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on
Come on, punt the ball now. Be smart. You down 2 scores. Be smart.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead,
Coach, I tried to tell him be smart.
Time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
No, sir. It's not there.
But it lines up to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
Ooh, unknown person touchdown.
Here's Mariota. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers,
I was going to sneak and get my boy Fisco on.
coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Can we get that on the delay? And then we get him to run that.
Play fake. Mariota. And he is out.
Throw a block.
Right at the 15. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down. Come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Mariota on 3rd and 2.
Bro, block.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Oliver, that time to really get in there and bring him down. 4th down, Mariota.
Wow, Trey White jumped that.
Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 40.
Trey White jumped
And I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Don't let him turn you around like that either. Come on.
To start the drive, but that went incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, That worked quite well for the defense.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw, it's Allen. That'll be complete.
What? No way he's.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
No way he stuck his foot in the
The
ground.
Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And that will be in.
I wasn't even looking at the screen. I could have picked.
To 13 seconds.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything.
I wish I had my playbook.
Timing seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to
I'm
the
not
defense.
feeling these formations.
Allen again here on
Come on, break out, break out.
Too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
The best receivers we know always tease their quarterback.
You better get a few yards and take your field goal.
You cannot overthrow me, but guess what? That's exactly what happened on that play. Normally, they time it up pretty well, but on that one, he just overshot it.
Oh, he didn't get the feet down. That's so
far
funny.
in this first half, relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league,
Yeah, that's a tough break.
40% on third down for offenses.
Yeah, you better take
What's
that
the
field
answer to
goal,
this?
though.
Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Don't tell me he changed his mind. Don't tell me coach going for it.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before half for Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the
I think I gave him a touchdown, though.
presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for
Gave him a touchdown.
number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. From his end zone, here comes Patterson.
Oh my God, Scordell.
Patterson.
Scordell.
Cordell Patterson on the loose.
That boy tired.
Down, Falcons.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in...
Bro, Trey White is ruining my day. Read your keys, bro. You went and covered B, and then you gonna bail. So read your keys, bro. Cause next time I'll pump fake you.
Teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. McKenzie now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
Well, I'm pretty sure
Time on the sack, and it brings up second. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
I guess you can catch that.
The
gain.
3 for 19 was horrible.
And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Now Allen. And this is
Come on, bro. We're not going for you little silly plays.
Second half now, this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball.
Come on, man. Throw the high school playbook out the window.
The rhythm seems off. Allen gonna go on 4th down. Throw on target to his receiver McKenzie. He's gonna have the Bills' 1st down. As
I wanted that outbreaking route.
on 4th. So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Linebacker better jump here next time. I'm gonna find somebody that will.
45 before he's brought down. And again, it's Allen. Looking left side.
Bro.
That's McKenzie.
We'll get out of
Getting
it.
this one all the way down
We'll get out of that. If y'all don't like it, I don't like it.
Now look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
There we go. I took y'all out of it.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen to the goal line.
That boy's getting turned around out there. I don't like that.
In the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
We're in the 3rd quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. Here's Allen.
Good drop.
Zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you
That ain't gonna work no more. Don't go to it.
to him in this game.
And now the
No,
3rd
sir.
throw incomplete as well.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw.
That boy Jayhawk is tired out here.
Quarterback, they were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th.
Bro, 4th down, bro. Just make the tackle.
Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they
I don't
try
care
to
who
finish
get the
up
ball,
this
bro. Just make the tackle.
They'll run with Cook. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are able to cut into that deficit. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant.
Get off me. I want y'all to back me up, boy.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Still a game.
The Falcons offense at the line. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that
I wish your Davies was. That better been covered too.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
That better been covered too.
Off the play fake, Mariota. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Okay, it's covered too. He's just making sure.
Sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just
Thought your Davies White was over there guessing plays again.
pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that that was awfully close.
But if he's gonna sit in cover 2, then I'ma just do this. He's not in it no more. Why was that ball thrown like that?
Complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made.
Shoot, if he gonna sit a cover 3, that'll be okay.
Now Mariota.
That is horrible ball placement.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open.
God, Falcons gotta get a quarterback.
Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Not as
This man, look at you, Davis White, got some good football IQ.
He's got a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. Mariota to throw for it on fourth.
Good catch, Drake.
And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. To throw is Mariota. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown.
I'm in London. I like to go and shop at the mall. This man said friendly quick. What, you thought I won by accident? I'm in London. I like to go and shop at the mall. Prada, shop at the store. Chocolate top, stuff to your.
And the Falcons have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
From 3 to 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
This man failed.
There is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls
That's
it
on
in.
me.
Yeah, he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On first down, Allen.
Come on, don't do
He's
that.
going to be intercepted a third time. picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Falcons will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defense.
Come on, teach them a lesson. Run up the score.
This is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
Looking deep downfield.
Bro, jump.
Intercepted for the
This man's like 6'5". Jump.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with his 3-score deficit and time fading. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen.
Bro, I get it. No, that's right. That's a good play. That's a good play. I'm not going to complain about that. That was a tight end, and he was using his body.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him.
Yeah, I can't complain about it. A tight end uses his big body.
Anyway, they're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
What in the world? Safety?
Taken in. Past the 20. Touchdown Bills. Gabriel Davis, 72 yards. And the Bills have gotten back to a 2-score game in the fourth. So now again, the Bills will go for 2. Allen will try to throw for it. And they're going to get the
This man low-key is still in this game. That's what's really crazy. This man really in this game. 10-point game, 3 timeouts, 2-minute warning.
Be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right.
And then Falcons be blowing leads and
You
jumps.
have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the...
Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Looking at it from the defense's perspective, they could have really used the football to try to start eating into this deficit.
Yeah, because now possession's so crucial at this stage of the game. And when you've got an opportunity to hop on a turnover and you don't get it, you can feel the frustration all the way up here.
And the offense, they're living right now. Another bounce and break
Oh,
that goes
this
their
man
way.
changing defenses. Snap it.
Throwing again on second down. Mariota is going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that
Marcus Mariota sucks too.
trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. This offense so far on third down, they've converted 3 times and 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 6. Mariota to throw it. Being chased out left. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch.
Scattered a running quarterback. Let's go.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Mariota now to throw on first down.
Ooh. So you can catch, right?
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Mariota again. This is caught. Touchdown Falcons. Demir Bird with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Mariota will look to throw.
Get in.
And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. McKenzie now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
56, 56.
Allen. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Falcons are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
That's
drive, but that one incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Throwing here, Mariota. That'll be caught downfield by Bird. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. They go play action.
Troy got to show me he with that trap.
He
Like,
lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Demir Bird, 36 yards. And the Falcons have made it a 3-score game now here in the 4th. They'll try and throw for it. It's complete, and he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.